All right. All right. Well, let me just start off by saying it's just a pleasure and an honor. My name is Jason Ransom. I'm down here in Southern California, Laguna Beach area, and it's just really cool to get on these Zooms, primarily because I know that the people that invited you on a Zoom were people that either had a high level of respect for you or a lot of love for you. And if you're fortunate, maybe both. And what's great about the people that jump on these Zooms is that it really gives you a great example of the love and the respect that you have for them. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen to allow a good flow for us here. And so give me 1 second. And what we're going to do today is really have, a great time to connect on really what we are as a company, what the impact this company has been for my wife and I personally. And it's really changed our lives. My background for the room is traditional corporate. I've been in the corporate space for over 15 years. It was an industry that allowed me to have a format that my wife is a stay-at-home mom of our 4 kids, and I was very thankful for that. It was a very different circumstance than what I grew up in, and what it did was it took me away from where my mother used to talk about if she had a do-over. She was a single parent. She said she wished she would have spent more time with my brother and I, and she always talked about time. And I looked at time really in life as a greater currency than money. And as we get older, it becomes more and more true how you just can't replace time. You can't get it back. And where I was thankful for my corporate job, what really I didn't care for was the fact to be able to have the format that we had. It required me to be away from my parents. From my parents, I love it. I was away from my parents as well, but I was away from my family more than I ever wanted to. And I talked about the fact that when I was away, it just reminded me how much, there's an expression, how much are you willing to sacrifice for the illusion of security? And I was sacrificing a lot for the lifestyle that we had. And, when we were first introduced to this company, it was something that didn't make sense to me. I have a corporate background. My education is in business, both undergraduate and my master's. And I just wish my friend good luck with their project. But fortunately, the beginning of our connection, my wife and I, with Miriam was her trying the product. And that changed everything for us because, like anything in life, the big separation between okay and good is if it works. And what was very unique about Miriam is that it was not just working, but it was working at levels that we had never seen before. And because of that, my wife got incredibly enthusiastic about the product, and over time about the opportunity that was connected to the product. And so we're going to talk about a couple key things. And, the thing I want us to really connect to first is the space. Now you have a guy on here talking about beauty, and we're going to talk about wellness as well. And just for everybody to know, my background in the beauty space was Dove soap, right? I use Dove soap for everything, and unscented Dove soap. It's about as boring gets, but that was what I knew. And that was about it. But what I've learned over time, and I've been connected to Miriam now for 5 years, is that it is an evergreen market. Whether our economy is doing great or poorly, it is constantly growing month to month, quarter to quarter. Because we understand it. There are older people wanting to look younger, people wanting to maintain their youthful. And if you have young kids, they don't ever want to grow old. And this industry is forever growing, 999 million. If you look at the wellness space, we know that wellness is the most important it's ever been. The awareness of the space is really, really special. I look at how many reports and how many write-ups, how many clinical papers are out there on the importance of your internal wellness. And it really highlights that we understand that it's one thing to live a long time, and we know that we're all living longer than ever historically, but the importance of being here but well, right? Being of good mind, right? Of good internal health, the ability to do things with our kids, our grandkids over time is important. And that right there kind of puts us to the pillar of what our company is. It's built on 3 blocks. It's really about looking better. It's about feeling better, and it's about that live better element. And that's the opportunity connected with our company. I want to really stress for you that we're not an idea. There are times that you can jump on a video, or you can watch maybe an infomercial, and a lot of times they're promoting ideas. And I want to really stress that we're a story that is already unfolded, right? We have a foundation that we stand on now, and so we're able to really share what we've done, which is really break all records, and then where we're going, which is going to continue to break new records. You're looking at a collection of really powerful highlights on who we are as a company. We represent now 9 countries, soon to be 11. We're launching 2 new countries, with Germany and Austria launching on December 1st. And we have a mid-launch of December with Singapore. So 3 new countries coming out, and that's pretty powerful. I joined Nerium when we only had 1 product and 1 country, and being able to be a part of this story unfolding has been really, really special. The highlights I want you to connect to are, you look at the cumulative sales to date. 5 years, we got to 1.5 billion. We're overlapping on the $2 billion mark from our inception. Our CEO is someone that I really want you to be excited about. He's somebody that is known as the millionaire maker in this industry. It's built on the fact that he's produced the highest number of millionaires in this space, but better than that, and more important, of a greater value to that, is that has a philanthropic heart. He has continued to donate back into the communities. One specific benchmark is our relationship with Big Brothers and Big Sisters. We're the largest contributor to that organization. I think of our future and the importance of preparing our youth to really do something special. I ask my kids all the time, what's your legacy going to be in life? And legacies are built through mentorship and through support, and we're very proud at this point to really be the number one. I talked about Nike and Bank of America that we surpassed. We say Nike talks about doing it, we just did it. Right? We just went out there and did some great things. Jeff is also somebody that has a best-selling book called The Slight Edge. That's really a phenomenal book that talks about the power of incremental steps, consistency, and how they build upon each other to create something really special. I've actually given that book in my corporate life, and it was something that really made an impact on the success that I had in that space. Our company is unique in that we're not a marketing firm, right? We don't buy a formula and then promote these bells and whistles. We're a biotech company with multiple decades of research coming to you, bringing you real science and real results. What's even more impactful about our company are the people connected to our company. You'll see in the bottom line, Signum Bioscience comes out of the labs of Princeton University. It's a phenomenal group that has their hands in a lot of really special categories, one specifically connected around brain health, and we'll talk about that a little bit later today. Cosmax is a phenomenal company based out in Asia. They're the number 1 in the beauty space. They have an annual revenue of $500 million and overall value of $5 billion. What I like about them is what they're doing there, but also their connection and support in the U.S. market. They have a home office in Ohio for their distribution, and they're doing great things in the U.S. And we like that partnership and the way they've given back with it. And we've been very fortunate to have their science connected to us. And Nerium Biotech is really the beginning of how we started as a company. And We're just very proud of what they've been able to provide, the patents that we have, and how we've been able to be a company that's really based on people trying the product and giving their honest feedback. You're going to see a series of before and after pictures. I mentioned my background with Dove soap. The reason why this works is because the results continue to show their value over and over again. And our company is really set on a simple structure. It's one product that provides multiple values across the board. You're looking at a snapshot of our full portfolio, which is a pretty awesome deal. I always love this slide. I can't move too fast not to highlight that. I love the smile on this young lady's face. I use our cleanser, we'll talk about that a little bit later, to wash my face. I'm happy, but I've never seen that type of joy in the mirror, and I got to find whatever that spongy thing she has so I can use it for my skin. But as I talk, I want you to just connect on the right-hand side to the series of images. That's really our bread and butter. I can talk about the science and the bells and whistles, but the images drive really the value of our company. You're looking at our 24-hour care system. It's a night cream and a day cream. Very simple process. One is a healing treatment, really doing some spectacular things to your skin in relation to the elasticity of the skin, the pore size, discoloration. There's a lot of things that this product does that you get excited about. What's unique is it's not the quick fix, right? You're going to get some impact from the product in the first month, but what I have really become enamored with is month 2, month 6, the second year, the third year. Our 4 and 5 and 6 year before and after pictures blow people away. And that's important. It's like once you understand the value of eating well, you try to continue to eat well, because you know the goal isn't just to be healthy for the holidays, but have a lifestyle of health. Our products provide a lifestyle of beauty for people. This is part of our focused line. You look at the eye area. Eyes are very common areas that show aging, the dryness underneath the eye, the hydration, the fine lines and wrinkles, the discoloration. And these products focus on replenishing that hydration, really providing care to the eyes. I look at the photos, you're really focused on a couple key things on the eyes. You're focused on the puffiness, all right, those fine lines, those discoloration, and these products really address those areas specifically. And what's nice about the combo, the eye serum, is the standing bottle. It's one that people get some instant value. They actually use it and they kind of get pretty fired up about the results a couple minutes in. But it's, again, the second week, second month to really show what it's doing. And our eye patches are phenomenal for when you really want to feel better. It's like in the morning, you have your puffy eyes, maybe you're tired, you're putting them on, or you have a special event that you're going to. My wife is actually traveling in Germany right now, and she said what she loved is getting off the plane and having those patches on about 20 minutes before, and her mom greeting her saying like, "Oh, I thought you would be tired," because she looked so refreshed on the product, and that was pretty great. This is our contouring cream line. It's focused on cellulite and loose skin. My wife goes, "Look, it makes your skin tighter and smoother. I'm good. If you want to talk more about it, you can." But the numbers I want you to connect to are the 92, 92, and 83, and it's really focused on the positive improvements on the thighs, the skin hydration. The hydration, you think about your skin as we age, getting dry and looking just older is significant. And the overall appearance on cellulite is powerful. There's not a product in the market that does what we do, and it's not a promo. It is what it is. People use our products and they say nothing has ever done this before, and it just goes back to we're built on that. It works, right? We're built on real science, and that makes it really cool. It's a full body treatment. Again, my wife's highlights: firmer, smoother, toner, tighter. Like, sign me up. Right, I'm good with that. Just with all clarity, just so you know, men use the product at a high level too, suffering some of those areas in the stomach area and the low back. So it's a winner too. Our Feel Better, our wellness line, is just a really, really special line for us. And what's unique about this space is that we've come at a perfect time in the marketplace. I talked on the front end how people are interested in their wellness more than ever, and people have a quest to be able to have primarily more energy, to feel better, right? And just to be of stronger mind, right? More sound, you hear people talk about. And what's really nice about the synergy of what we've done with our Youth Factor line is it's built on the preparation of the absorption of nutrients. It's built with the key focus on keeping you your alkaline state, a pH balance. And it's really built on providing you the necessary nutrients to really allow you to have a better day, to allow you to feel better, to be more alert. To really create a barrier to allow you to have a stronger immune system. And in addition to that, what's nice is the product also has a nice element of a glow effect with your skin. People talk about having their improvements on your skin. And we kind of know this, right? When you think of when you eat better when you were a kid, right? What would you say if you had bad skin? Your mom would say, hey, stop eating so much junk food or stop drinking so much pop, which is filled with sugar. And the better you eat, the more you get those impurities out, the better your glow is. And the Youth Factor is built right for that function. So it's pretty special. Our brain health line is a phenomenal line. It's really changed our household. It's had an effect on thousands of people that are using the product. The testimonies are quite humbling, to say the least. People talking about what the effect has been for them. It's over a 20-year research period coming out of the labs of Princeton University. Their focus was much broader than where we promote the product. We promote the product on cognitive function, on your brain health, on protection. We really understand that if you look at the current focus right now with all of us, right? You look at Bill Gates recently donating over $50 million in the focus of neural degradation. And that is exactly where our product is really focused in on. And what's nice is it's science-based, right? It's not a feeling that we have that we think that it's doing something. It's over really true science. And what we encourage everybody to do, and what I encourage you to do, if you're going to move forward to be a customer, is to journal your use on the product. Journal things like how you sleep at night, having those deep sleeps, how you feel in the morning, not racing for coffee, but having energy, the lack of having that midday crash that we tend to have quite a bit in life, and racing for a stimulant of some sorts, but also have fun things. You know, my parents use the product and they have enjoyed playing some memory games with it, and really feel that they've had a nice uptick because of the product. And so I look forward to hearing your testimonies for sure. These are two new products that we have launched in our business. They're focused on really cleansing of your skin and the vibration of your skin. The cleanser, again, I mentioned my background with Dove soap. And so when they said we had a cleanser, I wasn't like rushing for a cleanser, but I thought, well, we can try it. What I've grown to really love about it is built on really two functions. It's an oil and water-based cleanser. It's a multi system all built into a one-step process for you. It goes on dry. It's the oil base where it's pulling out the impurities of the skin. You then add water and it lathers up. And I tell you, if you have an interest to have clean skin, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you will truly feel like your skin is clean in ways it's never been before. I love it. My wife loves it. Removing makeup, my daughters think it's the greatest thing on earth. Our Illuma Boost, which is the smaller bottle, is a high potency vitamin C, really focused on discoloration of the skin. We understand that people know you're going to age. They understand fine lines. That's usually from a great life lived. It's from smiling a lot, but people tend to judge a little more harshly on discoloration, and Illumina Boost is really focused on being a standalone or an enhancement to any product that you are currently using, and we just love it. And so you're looking at our full portfolio. It's a powerful line. We are a company that we don't have this big booklet. You're not going to see a time when we throw a big book on the table and try to go through this big process. We're a company on a simple system providing real results. And because of that, it has allowed us to do really phenomenal things. I talked about the numbers, and the main thing that we do to really allow comfort for our customers or new customers that are coming in is to let them know we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. We let everyone know you're not going to hurt anybody's feelings. We, in a perfect world, want you to try all of our products and know that it's an empty bottle policy. That means empty, you can send that back and you get a full refund. But what's great about it is you're going to take a lot of photographs with our products, and you're going to find results. And I love these smartphones nowadays because you get to zoom in and you really get to see the truth. And I always, I tease people, I say, look, the before picture is what your current products are doing for you. The after picture is what Nerium is doing. And it gets kind of fun to see the difference, and it really just tells the truth of what's happening. We've got a lot of promos. There's a free shipping program after you spend $150. We've got a $25 off program once you get into the third month, and you can see some of the highlights on there. The main thing I want you to connect to is that as you continue to be part of our family, you get involved in our loyalty program, and we really take care of you, and that's a really great thing. You're looking at a couple sample sets. I'm going to go ahead and click. I have a nice notation on there that I wanted to remove. I see it there. So let's see, click that. Somebody might have been marking on my screen. Looks like it's still there, so we'll keep it going. But you're looking at a couple options for our sets, and it really gives you a nice job to be able to try a lot of products at once and really go and find what's going to be your favorite product. And so it gets us to the Live Better portion. We have a few slides on the close. And the thing I want you to connect to, I talked about, I joined the company 5 years ago and how our format was before Nerium. It was that I was a provider. It allowed our family to have a nice lifestyle, but kept me away. I'm not someone that has really any type of connection or even interest in beauty. I definitely was aware of my wellness and trying to be healthy. But I tell people coming on and looking at this as an opportunity isn't about me inspiring you to be connected to the space. I tell people all the time that I'm not passionate about the products in the sense of the beauty. I'm passionate about that Nerium is a passion provider, right? It allows me to do the things that I'm passionate about, like spend time with my family, to spend time with my kids. The bonus about Nerium is that it's real science. And what I didn't anticipate is all the people over these years coming to me with their enthusiasm, their joy about what the product has done. So it's been an added bonus. My core interest was that I wanted something better for my life, right? I knew that I had young kids, right, that are going to continue to grow, whether I want them not to do or not. And I didn't like that. I couldn't stop that, but what I could do is I could do something that could possibly allow me to spend more time with them. And what Nerium has done is it's completely changed our life. It went from me being grateful for what we had to now being able to step away completely from my corporate job. I actually get to work from home. I'm very proud to say when people ask me, what's your job? I say I'm a full-time stay-at-home dad, right? That's my job. And it's pretty humbling to say the least. How did that happen? It's pretty straightforward. The world's in a different place now. You look at things like Blockbuster and how we watch movies now. You look at, you think of like Uber drivers. I always talk about, when you would hitchhike as a kid, your mother would go crazy. Right now, just because there's an app that says some stranger will pick you up, you say, that's okay. Oh, sure. I'm going to just get right in. And it's kind of an amazing thing. But connect to this. Uber was built on two key things. It was built on word of mouth and that it works. So if you're connected to something that works, right, it will naturally network. It's very basic. It's just simple on how things are now. Same thing, look at Airbnb. You're going to a stranger's house that you don't know at all, and you're going to sleep in their bed, right? Or even more, you're the Airbnb owner, and you're going to let someone come into your house, right? But we do that now because more than ever, what we respect is the value of being an entrepreneur. What we understand is creating leverage income is significant, and people are tapping into that. And you look at where we are right now as a company, we're built in that perfect format. Our goal is to make the world smaller through things like this, through our online portal, through our e-commerce website, where people can grow a global business from home. We know traditional business. It's basically you're putting in time and you're getting paid for that. And if you want to make more money, you put in more time. My daughter works at Whole Foods, and she's not working on Thanksgiving, but she said, hey, Papa, it's amazing how many people were working on Thanksgiving. And I found out that they make double time. And you think of, what are you sacrificing for that double time? Like how much time and what is that value in your time? The residual piece that Nerium is built on doing labor in the month of November and having the ability to create income that pays you over the next 10 Novembers. Like sit with it. The customers that were to join with you in this month and continue to be customers, they can continue to reward you. And rarely do we have that type of opportunity. There's less than 3% of the world that's connected into that residual space. And to do that, it's very simple. And it's really straightforward. Our company has 3 tiers to be able to come on to the business: $1,000, a $750, and a $500 pack. I tell everyone I want you to come into the business that fits your budget, but understand this when you connect to our business. Our business is about not just you investing, having ownership in a business, and you thinking about, I really want to make my money back. It's about you investing and having the ability to create an income that pays you outside of your time and effort. The ability to create gap income. I say people make 30, and if they made 50, it would change their life. Let Nerium create that gap. You make 60, and man, if you could just get to a 6-figure income, that would change your family's zip code. Let Nerium create that gap. That's the power of this is. And so when you look at the people that invited you on there, I really want you to circle back to them and kind of express what you need in your life and what would be an impact in your life. We'll figure out what your budget is at, and we'll talk about the value of each one of those packs, but we'll figure it out. That's the main thing. You're highlighting, we get paid through 14 different lanes. There are 5 focus drivers to these lanes. It's really built on customer acquisition. That's the lion's share of what people are doing. They're sharing the product. People are getting excited. They're then becoming customers. Those customers are sharing the product, and through their referrals, you're getting paid on that initial customer and those referral customers. You don't have to go door to door in our business. You can literally send someone a link. They can click on it and they can buy their product. They throw it in the basket, pay for it, you get paid. It doesn't matter if your computer's on or if you're awake. You look at all the countries that we're in. Literally, when you're sleeping, you get paid in our business. And that's powerful. When you really wrap your head around that, it's a really significant space. You definitely have the ability to share this as an opportunity with people. I focus on 3 key people when I talk about this as a business. I focus on successful people, because successful people get the timing, the value of timing, the value of being with the right company in real science, and they have the capital to move forward quickly. I focus on talented people, because talented people tend to be way too talented to be doing what they're doing. And so they're motivated to change their circumstances. And then I focus on people that I love, my family and my friends. And I focus on it for a key reason. In my corporate job, I did very well, but I wasn't able to bring anybody with me on that journey for one reason or another. Maybe it was education dependent, or maybe it was a certain skill set that they didn't have. And what I've loved more than anything is to bring so many of my friends with me on this journey, and they're winning in ways they've never won before at the highest levels. And the fact that I have a small part of helping them get that is the best. Our free inventory program is phenomenal. We have a 3-year free program, which is basically built on once you have 3 customers within your business, it's like this awesome free operating program that really lets you drive. But even better than that is the fact that as you continue to get more customers and even grow a team in this example, you're continually earning free product. And so you're never having to go back into an investment pool to buy product. You are just getting this free inventory coming to you, and you're using it on yourself, but you're also able to sample it and even just sell it outright. And so you're looking at possibilities of 100% commission on the products. And when you start to do the simple math on that, it becomes a real no-brainer. These are 3 tiers in our business that people are super excited about. One, we have a vested interest to quickly have you have success in the business. We call it the belief check. We understand there's a leap of faith on joining, and our goal is to help you earn money back quickly and get into profit mode. In that 60-day format, you have the ability to earn an iPad. I basically format it in, think of where you currently work right now, and usually we're constrained by the walls, the ceiling in that room. Through Nerium, this becomes your office. So you can choose anywhere you want to be in the world and run this global business. For me, I try as much as I can to take my business to the beach or take my business to the park and have my kids there with me. It's a pretty cool format. We have a partnership with Lexus and Audi. Our US partnership is with Lexus, and it allows people when they get to a certain benchmark that Nerium pays a $500 monthly car payment for that bonus. It's pretty special. We know that a car is the second largest bill in the household, and we love taking that off the table. You're looking at basically some major benchmarks in our business, and the benchmarks are highlighting key bonuses that you get. What I love is their incremental wins. So we understand that some people are going to be doing this definitely spare time, part-time, and as you're doing the business, we like to reward you along the way. Look, I don't have to highlight the numbers. You can look at them yourself. They're pretty phenomenal numbers. These are monthly bonuses, not a one-time bonus. Pretty amazing when you look at them. It's really, really special. Couple things, and I'm going to close out for you guys. We do a lot of phenomenal trips, 5-star trips. We just got back from Puerto Vallarta. We've been to the Bahamas and Cancun and Hawaii and all these amazing places. What's special about our company is that they're not rank dependent. You look at the very first one, it's a brand partner, someone just joining. They have the ability to go on the same 5-star trip as someone at the top of our company, and that's really great. As I come into a close, I really want to connect to what we all have to get to, right? The place of that leap of faith and asking yourself, can I do this, right? Do I have the skill sets to do it? There's a couple key things that we can walk through the bullet point, but even more powerful than these bullet points are that unlike any other project you've ever had in your life, this isn't a singular effort. This isn't how skillful am I in the ability to be successful. It's, do I have the ability to come in and open my arms to take in all the support that's available to me? And if you have that ability, what you realize is that you're the sum of the people around you, right? And the people around you in Nerium are the most talented people that I've ever been around, the most gracious and giving people. And because of that is why you're going to succeed in Nerium. And so, yes, you have the ability to hand a bottle to someone. And yes, you have the ability to share before and after pictures. And, yes, you have the ability to direct people to your site. But more than that, you have the ability in this moment to do things that will allow you to get to, a better quality of life than you've ever expected before. If you're just focused on the product, awesome, right? Buy the product, 30-day money-back guarantee. Take a lot of photographs, journal our wellness line. You literally will be blown away. Whoever invited you on, please have them get me on a call so I can hear about your testimonies. This is one of my favorite things to do in Nerium. And for those that are looking at this for an opportunity, and you came on just for a little bit more clarity, right? You just needed a little bit more to better understand what this is. I hope that you felt my heart in this share today. I hope I've been able to provide some important value on defining some key things in the business. And with that, now's the time, right? Now's the time for you to exchange good for great, right? Now's the time for you to just honor, right, your time here, right? And to have the best life possible. And Nerium's a big part of that. And I know it from a personal experience and what it's done for my family, but what's even better is that I've been able to witness it in all walks, all ages, single parents, families, pre-kids, kids, young, old, all different nationalities. And because of that, what makes us so special. And I want to thank you for your time. I want to ask upon you a key thing. Circle back with the person that connected with you. If you're ready, make that move now. If you need any additional information, they will help you with that. And I want to welcome you to our family. I want to wish everybody an amazing week and a really special holiday, hopefully with family and friends. And with that, I wish you a good night. Thank you so much.